Team lift, huh? We'll see about that. All right, yeah. Oh, wrong side. Today, we're going to unbox and talk about this winch and general ideas that you need to know when you're considering a winch for your vehicle. So stick around. All right, this is the OpenRoad 13,500 pound winch. So IP rated 6.8, basically dust proof, waterproof. It comes with 2 wireless remotes, I believe, and a wired one, which you always need a wired one. We'll talk about that in a second. About 85 feet of 3/8 synthetic rope. So let's go ahead and actually open this thing up and see what we got here. All right, open up the box, set the knife aside, lower the table down just a hair so I can get in here. First thing you're gonna find is all the stuff you generally just toss, kind of like that. But that was a sticker, a warning label, and then you have your manual, different things that tell you how you should and should not operate this. We'll set that back here to the side. You have your little pull rope for the hook to help you be able to pull it out, because obviously if you're stuck, you're going to be hauling this rope to wherever the next tree is or the next strong tree, and this just helps with that. So there's that, and you have the cable lines, which I think it said were 6 feet, if I'm remembering right on the website, so 72 inches. So there's that in there as well. And then you have this hook. Let's see what it looks like. So it's, you can see there, it's got, I don't even know, it's forged, one piece. Pretty strong spring on that. We'll see how well that works out. But yeah, look good. We'll see if it actually functions well. More bubble wrap and bolts. Now these are your mounting bolts. You have your square bolts that go in the bottom of the actual winch itself. Do not lose those. All right, now we have the styrofoam. So let's get rid of that. Throw that over there. And now we have the winch. So let's go ahead and pull out the other accessories first, which we have the wired remote, which is nice. This is actually better than the last one I had. So as you can see, just in, out, but that's a good, you can actually get a grip on that one. That's pretty good, I like that. And then you have 2 of these wireless remotes. And the reason there's 2 is, you could possibly lose one. There's obviously in and out power, and I think there's a light here that probably has a kind of a Wi-Fi indicator thing on it. So it's probably to let you know that you're actually connected to the winch. But there's 2 of those, so 3 remotes total, which is pretty good, to be honest, for the price I paid for this, which was, I think was $387, something like that. Which I had a discount code from creator of the YouTube channel Unwinding Roads, which is where I found the first real review of this winch. So if you really want to see it in action before I'm able to get out there and do it, you can go take a look at his channel. He has, I'm assuming he's affiliated with OpenRoad because he gave me an affiliate link, which I asked him to send me if he had it, because I believe in supporting our creators. And if somebody else has an affiliate link, I want to use that as opposed to just going straight to the site, because it doesn't cost me anything, but it gives that creator some money. And everybody at this point should realize that YouTube is a way to make money. So support your creators, use their links. If you're going to buy something, use their links. It helps them out. And the links down below obviously are affiliate links, and most of mine go to Amazon because I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm not affiliated with OpenRoad at all, so the reviews and everything I'm giving you is, it's my own opinion, because I have no skin in the game one way or the other. But again, you can go over and see unwinding roads. If you look in the comments under the review he did of this winch, you'll see me having a conversation with him, and you could probably find that code and it might still work, and give him a little bit of money. But his video really is what sold me on this, because he did it in the freezing rain, and he has, you know, a fully loaded Jeep Gladiator, and he did it on a rock. I mean, it was a decent incline, and it would have been taxing for pretty much any winch. And he did real world review on it. Unlike most people who are reviewing winches, they just hook up to some tree in their yard and they barely pull it up an incline and they say, oh, it works great. And you know, that's just stupid, because that doesn't tell us anything about the capacity of the winch. But it worked great. His review sold me, so I'm just gonna send you over there and show him some love for white bison. Anyways, what else comes in here is this tiny little hat, which I most likely will not wear because I have a giant head, and these old style dad hats are just not me. So we'll put that over there, and we'll hang it up here with the moose and the bear, and it'll just look good, I guess, in the background. Next thing comes out is the Fairlead, which is the Fairlead for a synthetic rope. If you know anything about winches, you know that the roller style Fairleads are what come with cables. But this comes in here, so this will go on the front once everything's installed. And then the winch itself, I believe, is all that's left. So let's lower this down again just a hair for a second, so I'm not reaching up and over. We'll pull this out of here if I can get a hold of it somehow. All right, so there it is. I'm gonna push this box up out of the way. I'm gonna get rid of it, make sure there's nothing left in there. Throw it over there, put us back up to height, and let's take a quick look at this thing. All right, so obviously it's a winch.
Duh.
It is a 13.5. You can see it came with synthetic rope. It's a 3/8 rope thickness, and then it has a sheath right here to protect it from abrasions and stuff like that. You're already pre-wired here with your controller box on top like this. Your lead wire to your positive side of the battery. So everything you need really to get started, as long as your battery isn't too far away from where you're mounting your winch. Now, if you're mounting it to a trailer, on the back of a rollback or something like that, then it might be a little bit different. But it says, please use the manual before using. Don't use it for lifting. It's not made for lifting, it's made for pulling. Use the winch intermittently. Avoid prolonged heavy pulling. Obviously, you don't want to sit there and crank on it for 5 minutes at a time. It's not going to work. You're going to burn it up. And that's pretty much goes for any winch these days, unless you have a hydraulic winch, which I believe you could just go ham on it, but I'm not 100% sure. But here you have your free spool. So that just lifts up. That's free. I can pull it out. That's engaged. Now you can see this box is mounted here with this bracket, which kind of comes across the top. I believe in my case, I'm actually going to move this from off the top of this and put it somewhere behind the grill where I can access the manual port, just in case I have to do that, because this is where the manual controller would plug in. And I always want to be able to access this. But that is the unboxing. That's all that's in the box right there. Like I said, there's a sticker over there somewhere that fell out, but that's it. This is the OpenRoad 13,500 pound Panther Series 3S, I think, if I'm reading their site correctly. A lot of names to it, but it's, you know, it is what it is. It looks decent to me, it looks good. Obviously, it doesn't matter what it looks like, it's gonna matter how it performs, but from the video I mentioned earlier, it seems to do just fine, and I think I'll be happy with it, so. All right, guys, I was going to do the whole video with both the unboxing and the things you need to know when you're choosing a winch for your off-road rig, but I think I'm going to make this 2 different videos just so this one's not super long. So this will be the end of the unboxing, and we'll talk about the specifics you need to know, the basics, when you are choosing a winch for your own off-road rig. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, keep it clean, keep it open, and remember that adventure favors the bold. So go ahead and do something this weekend that you've never done before and see where it leads. And we'll see you on the next one.